For those that aren't aware, what do Diversido do?
We do software for startups and small and medium companies. So creating all types of mobile web applications, beautiful designs, engagement, product ideas. We are focused mostly in IoT, health tech, and ed tech areas, but not limited to that. Also, I run my own startup in health tech. So I'm kind of wearing shoes of my clients as well. So building my own software is a bit different than building something for others. So that's an interesting thing.
I am what I would consider a vibe coder with absolutely zero coding experience and extravagant ideas. I'm imagining people are coming to you with this now and say, hey, Tanya, look what I've built. These are the challenges I have. Can you make it a real thing? Like, can you turn it into a real boy, Pinocchio vibes? Whereas previously they'd come to you with like a bullet point list. So am I right? Firstly, am I right? Is that the way that people are now engaging with you? And two, if so, how has that changed your kind of the process upon at least the initial impact or initial start of projects?
You're right. So sometimes now people come and say, okay, so I made this with Lovable, but it's like not working exactly as I want. And it's like, it needs to be turned to something more scalable, secure, and other things. But also they expect sometimes people still come with us to us with the bullet points, but they expect us to make something super fast, super cheap, and just to have the prototype or proof of concept like in a couple of weeks rather than a couple of months as it used to be before, which is also interesting task. And that's what I feel a very, very big potential for AI, because I mean that, to build a big, scalable, secure solution with the complex backend and complex logic, I think it's still too early, probably somewhere in the future. But to build the little MVP or prototype, that's perfect. So that is something that we are embracing very quickly. So there are some tools, not fully AI, so we are using, because with AI it's a bit so it's cool to experiment for example, for my startup I will be experimenting more, but with our clients, we want to deliver them some quality standards, and predictable results. So that's why we are using like some semi AI solution. So it still has a lot of manual work to make sure that everything is organized and good quality, and we will not have any issues after that. But we are going to this way. So that is changing our industry a lot.
When do I want to move from my vibe coding, playing around on Lovable and AI agents and these kind of vibe coding platforms, and when do I want to speak to a company like Diversido?
I think that it really depends on your strategy and why are you doing this and playing with the vibe coding. So if you want to create an app for your family or friends, so probably you should just do it and don't come to us. If you want to scale and if you want to get some new things, because what I realized that it's more or less easy to build some simple and small thing, but if you want to expand it and add new functionality, it's not always do like as you want it to do. So if you want to change it, if you want to make sure that it will work on the bigger amount of users, if it needs to be tested, if you want to publish it or do something further with it. So in this case, you can come again to company like mine to do the code review, to suggest maybe some adjustments to make it more reliable, to do the proper testing, cross devices testing, or something similar. So that really depends on your solution. Or if you want to use it as a prototype and do more scalable things. What I see a lot in the startups, so now almost all startups, they want to integrate AI. And AI is not so good in integrating AI into their solutions. So that's another thing that people often come to us. So even if they have, so what I can say that it's easy to do front end of the app, so the screens and other things. So it's easy, but it's also pretty easy to do with us or with the similar company. But what is more difficult is more complex logic, like setting up the AI agent that is doing inside your app what you want to do, building the secure backend, make sure that everything is like HIPAA compliant if it's health care or GDPR or anything similar. So you need, before going to the public and making the app available to the wider audience, you just need to make sure that it's working properly. The same with the design. So from what I see from the AI generated solutions, they look okay. So I mean that they look decent, but some people, they want to make their apps like beautiful. And that's not always accessible with the AI tools. So that's another reason why people come to us. Okay, build that prototype, but I need it to be nice with like similar to this app or something like that.
Okay, so if you want your app to be reliable, scalable, secure, then you go to a company like Diversido. But if you want it to just be in your life, or you want it to not be on the App Store, but you want it to just be accessible to you and maybe 5 of the others, then don't worry about it, right?
Yep.
And tell me a little bit about what are the more interesting things that you're seeing coming out now? You mentioned there AI agents not so good at integrating AI, but with everyone wanting everything to be AI native these days, what do you envision is going to be swallowed up, or what do you think is going to take the biggest support from AI?
I think that all the industries will have a lot of support from AI. I think that probably very physical ones, like, not digital solutions, they will be affected, but not that much. Like, I don't know, renovation, development in terms of physical building something, I don't know, the beauty industry, something that's related to our bodies. I mean, it will still be affected. I mean that wellness, a lot of the data processing, some recommendations, other things, but still, if you need to exercise, it needs to be done by you, not by the AI. Or some like similar offline experiences, I think that they will be affected not that much. But all the digital solutions, all the even the anything that can be automated, and it was not automated before, it will be automated with the AI for sure in all the industries. What I think will not so, because now a lot of companies, they are trying to build something purely on just on customizing the AI agent and making it their type of business. I think that this is probably not it's not so promising in terms of that the AI system, they're all constantly evolving. And for example, it doesn't make sense now to make, I don't know, the wellness coach based on the AI as a separate business, because you can just write the prompt to, I don't know, ChatGPT, act as wellness coach who, I don't know, follows this and that approach and give me the daily reminders or something, so that you need to add some additional value to the AI to make it to make it qualify as a separate business. So that's what I think. But every everything will be affected. So whatever you do now, just look at the AI and how you can make it better with the AI.